So there's been a lot of interest in dark chocolate and cocoa and whether or not it's healthy for us, particularly with heart health. What is it in cocoa that might cause benefits to humans? Well, it's what's called the flavonols, and these are a group of compounds in the polyphenols class. We find them in lots of the foods we eat. The coloured polyphenols are found in things like strawberries and raspberries and give those lovely colours. But the flavonols you find in chocolate are not coloured, they're white actually, and the colour comes from other compounds. So what do flavonols do? Well, in foods, they give a bitterness, and they give an astringency, and they give a mouthfeel. So if you imagine when you bite into a particularly sour apple, that part of that is because of the flavonols. And if you drink a really tannic red wine, that drying of the mouth is because of the tannins, which are some of the polymeric flavonols. So you have single molecules and you have multiple molecules joined together like on a piece of string. They are the ones that dry the mouth. So what about the evidence for health benefits? Well, actually that's pretty strong for a dietary component. There are some nice epidemiological studies. So these are studies where lots and lots of people, sometimes 100,000 people might be investigated at one point in time and then several years later. And you can investigate what different groups of people eat and then how many of those go on to develop a particular disease. And people who eat the most chocolate and other flavonoids in their diets tend to have a lower rate of disease when followed up at the end of those trials. But the best evidence comes from what's called randomized controlled trials. So these are the gold standard for proving whether a molecule or a food causes an effect. And there's been quite a large number of those done now, and it's been very interesting. So there's been fairly consistent effects in lowering blood pressure, which is good, decreasing LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol in the blood, which again is good, and also increasing what's called HDL cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. And also improving platelet function. So our platelets are not quite as sticky and therefore less likely to cause a thrombus and a rupture in the vessels, which would cause a heart attack.